Assalamu alaikum dear students. Today we will discuss Aufbau Principle, that is also called building up principle, because Aufbau is a German expression which means building up or construction. According to the Aufbau Principle, electron will first build the lowest energy orbital, or you may say the orbital are built up in the order of increasing energy. The energy of an orbital is determined by sum of principal quantum number n and azimuthal quantum number L. Therefore, this rule is also called n plus L rule. The rule consists of two parts. The first part is the orbital with the lower n plus L value have lower energy than the orbital of higher n plus L value. The second part is when two orbitals have the same n plus L value, the orbitals with lower value of n have lower energy and will be filled up first. The notation for the electronic configuration includes principal quantum number and later for the designation for azimuthal quantum number SPDF. First take the principal quantum number n. So principal quantum number shows the number of shells in an atom. So number 1 is K shell, number 2 is L shell, number 3 is M shell, number 4 is, and so on. Now the designation of azimuthal quantum number SPDF. Now there is only one subshell in K. L shell has two subshells that are S and P, while has S, P and D subshell. N has four subshells: S, P, D, and fourth one is F. Now number these subshells according to principal quantum number 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now write 1 here, 2 S, 2P, 3S, 3P, 3D, 4S, 4P, 4D and 4F. These are azimuthal quantum number SPDF. Azimuthal quantum number are simply S, P, D and F. For S, its value is 0, its value is 1, for D 2, for F 3. This should be clear to you that 4S is less in energy than 3D. So 4S will be filled first before 3D, and you can see here also 1s, 2s, 2p, 3s, 3p, 4s, then 3d and 4p. Here you can also see 1s2, 2s2, 2p2, 3s2, 3p, 3p, 4s2 and then 3d. So 4s will be filled first before 3d. Now an important question arises, why 4s is lowest in energy than 3d? For answer, check out. For clear answer, find the values of 1s, 2s, 2p, 3s, 3p, 3d, 4s, 4f, 4d and 4f. Using this formula, then we will be able to explain these two parts on the basis of increasing energy. Because the order of increasing of energy is based on N plus L rule. Let's continue. To find out the value of first 1s, we use the formula here, N plus L. For 1s, the value will be 1 is principal quantum number. So write 1 and then the value of s and azimuthal quantum number is 0 plus 0. Its value will be 1. So now put this value here, 1. Now find out the value of 2s. So write this 2 beneath the n and 0 for s. This is clear here. So its value will be 2. Now it has 2. For 2p, the value will be, write this 2 for n and for p subshell write the value of 1. So its total value will be 3. Now write this value here, 3. For 3s again, write the value 3 plus for s 0. So the value will be 3 again. For 3p, write the value 3. For p, write again 1. So 3 plus 1 is equal to 4. Write 4 here. For 4s, write 4 below n and for s 0. The value of 4 is 4. Now for the value of d, this is very important because the question lies here. That's why 4s is spelled first before 3d. Now the value of 3d, so 3. For d we have 2, 3 plus 2 is equal to 5. So 5 is its value. Now it is clear that the value of 4s is 4 and the value of 3d is 5. And for 4p, the value is 4 plus 1, again its value is 5. Come to the first part, that is the orbital with the lower n plus l value have lower energy than the orbital of higher n plus l value. So this one is lower value. So therefore its energy is lower and the electron will first fill 1s, then 2s. Now this is clear. But here we have two values. This satisfies the second condition, or you may say the second part of n plus l rule, which state that when two orbitals have the same n plus l values, when two orbitals have the same n plus l value, the orbital with the lower value of n. So this is the lower value of n, that is 2. You also see the lower value of 2p here too. This is 2. Here is also 2. And 3s orbitals have higher value of n, that is 3. Now here you can see 2 and here this is 3. So the electron will accommodate themselves in 2p first and 2p first. Then the remaining orbitals will go to 3p. Again there are two values, 3p orbitals have 4 and 4s orbital have 4, the same. Now which one will fill first? Of course this one, according to the second condition of n plus l rule. The question was that why 4s is filled first before 3d. It is clear that 4s has lower value than 3d, that is of 5. Now take the example of cobalt. Cobalt 27. Now take the example of cobalt. The atomic number of cobalt is 27. So its electronic configuration will be 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6, now 4s2, because 4s has 4 n plus l value and 3d orbitals have 5 n plus l values. So the remaining electron will go to 3d, that are 7. put this electron here, 2, 2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6, 4s2 first, and then 3d7. This is the electronic configuration. Now put these values in this table. Now 1s, 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now 3s2, so 1 and 2. 3p6, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 4s2, so 2 electrons. Now the remaining electron will then go to 3d, that are 1, 3d7, that are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Thank you very much for your patience. Allah Hafiz.